Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to learn about mixing colors. I think everybody who wants to learn how to paint needs to learn how to mix colors. And what we're going to do today is learn about primary colors and secondary colors. So, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. You use these colors to make all the other colors. So, for instance, before I get into that, these are the colors that you use to mix other colors. So that means you cannot mix any two colors to make this color. You can't mix two colors to make blue. You can't mix two colors to make yellow. And you can't mix two colors to make red. You use these colors to make all the other colors. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make a color wheel. So just follow me. Just get you a nice 11 by 14 sheet of paper. Um, or if you have a canvas or whatever you have that you can paint on, you can use that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a large triangle. Okay, so let's put it about right here in the middle. Go up. If it's crooked, that's totally fine, but just try to make a large triangle. Down. And then we're gonna go straight across. And this is gonna be our chart for our color wheel. And I'm gonna write up here, color wheel. All right, so let's make a circle here, and a circle here. Okay. Go ahead and do that now. All right, next what we're gonna do is draw a triangle, but this time we're gonna make it upside down. We got one going up, we're gonna have one going down. So right in the middle right here, we're gonna go line going straight down, kind of line up with that one, and then up, and then straight across. If you mess up, just erase. I'm using a Sharpie, but you definitely can use a pencil. All right, next we're gonna draw a circle here, and a circle here. Try to make your circles nice and size, about the size of a quarter. So if you look at it, it's kind of like a wheel going around. That's why they call it color wheel. It's like a circle. Even though you got these triangles here, it's just one big wheel. All right, so let's write the colors that we're gonna use. Like I said, we're gonna use these three colors to make all the other colors. So we got yellow. Let's put yellow here. Red here. And blue here. Okay, so on the first triangle, we got yellow, red, and blue. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's paint inside these. So I got my brush. We get yellow. Just gonna paint right in there. Okay. Next, I'm gonna paint red. Let me rinse out my brush. Paper towel, and now we're gonna get red. All right, rinse out my brush. And now we're gonna get blue. If you go outside the line, that's totally fine. All right, so now we filled in our primary colors. Everybody say primary colors. All right, so now these are our three primary colors. Now, when you mix two primary colors, you get a secondary color. Everybody say secondary color. So let's go, let's see. What do you get when you mix yellow and red? Do anybody know? Guess what? Orange. So we're gonna write orange right here. All right, so these two primary colors, what do you mix when you get red and blue? Violet or purple, whichever one you want to use. You can write purple instead. All right, what do you get when you get blue and yellow? From the Ziploc bag, what do we get? Green. So let's put green here. So let's fill in these and let's go ahead and show you how you mix your colors. All right. So we're gonna make our yellow and our red. So since yellow is light, we're just gonna add just a tad bit of red to this yellow. And look at that nice orange right there. Need a little bit more. That's a nice orange right there. All right, good job. Voila, got your orange. Now, let's go to our next secondary color, blue and red. Let's make our violet. We're gonna get a little blue here, grab a little red, and we're gonna make purple. It's kind of dark, so let's get some more red. All right, that's more purple right there. Let's put purple or violet. Voila. All right, next. Fill that in. Next, we're gonna do green. Blue and yellow makes green. So I'm gonna get a little yellow over here. Grab a little blue. I'm gonna make a green. Look how those colors mix. Now the reason why we're doing this, because a lot of times when we're gonna be making paintings in the upcoming videos, you need to know how to mix these colors to make a particular color. So let's put green here. Might need a little bit of more blue. Mix green here. And voila. Now we have our color wheel. Yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, green. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. So, for instance, if we're making a painting and we're doing leaves and you just have red, yellow, and blue, you know you need to mix yellow and blue to paint your leaves in your picture. So we're gonna be mixing a lot of colors. So I definitely want you guys to understand this and know what colors you need to make to create any color that you want. We're gonna go a little further. So you got your primary colors, which are red, yellow, and blue. We got your secondary colors, which are green, orange, and violet. Now we're gonna make our intermediate colors. These are the third level. So we're gonna put a circle right in between here. All right, so when you mix yellow and orange, you make yellow-orange. Okay, when you mix orange and red, you make red-orange. Put a circle here. When you mix red and violet, you make red-violet. You always put the primary word first. You never say violet and red. You always put the primary color first. So red, orange, yellow, orange. Yellow is the primary color. So whenever you're making your intermediate colors, you always put write the primary color first. So now we have blue, violet, because we're mixing blue and violet. And here we're mixing blue and green. So now we're gonna have what? Blue, green. And then right here, we got yellow and green. When you mix those two colors, you're gonna have what? Yellow, green. Not green, yellow, but yellow, green. All right, we're gonna mix these colors, okay? And again, you see it's a big old circle. That's why they call this the color wheel. If I'm going too fast, please pause the video. I apologize. When I start painting, I kind of get in the zone and just kind of forget where I'm at. So again, if I go too fast, pause the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, we already have orange right here. So it says yellow orange, so that means we need to add more what? Yellow. So I'm gonna add some yellow here. My brush has some green on it, so let's get some of that off. We wanna make sure we get all our color off our brush so it won't mix in. So I'm gonna get some of this yellow. If you have to squeeze out more, that's totally fine. And here's my yellow orange. Try to get all the water off your brush too, so it won't be so thin. And look at that. Let's get a little bit more. You probably can't tell, but this is a little bit oranger than that. So it's the mixture between yellow and orange. So it's more yellowy here. All right, now we're gonna go to red orange. So what I need to do is add more red. Since I already have orange, I'm just going to add more red to this orange to make it red orange. So if you want to make a red orange in your painting, this is how you do it. And you can always come back to this video to figure out what how to make a particular color. Oh, wrong thing. Red orange, I messed up. Red orange right there. Swipe this off right quick. Sorry about that. So we got red orange right there. All right, so now we're gonna go red and violet. So it's gonna be red violet. Make sure we get all the color off of our brush. So now I already have violet here, so I'm just gonna add some red to that violet to make it red violet. Look at that, it's a little bit different from the regular. It's more reddish, look at that. And that's our red violet. Okay. All right, go ahead and do that. Now we're gonna go to blue violet. So if we already have violet, what do we need to add to it? Blue. So get blue, we already got it. So it's a little bit darker, and this is our blue violet. It's more bluey, if that's a such word. All right, cool. So now we're gonna go to our blue-green. All right, we already have green, so all we're gonna do is just add more blue to this green. Look at that, and there's our blue-green. Okay. All right, next, the last one is yellow-green. So we already got green right here. We're just gonna add more yellow here. Hope you guys can see that. I'm doing it all in the same space. If you had to get another plate, you can do that. If you have to squeeze out more paint, that's totally fine. And now I got my yellow-green. Got yellow-green, green, and blue-green. I'm gonna put that right there. So it's not quite yellow and it's not quite green, so it's yellow-green. All right, and that is it. You made a color wheel. How cool is that? So you got your primary colors, yellow, red, blue. You got your secondary colors, which is on the second triangle, orange, violet, green, and then your intermediate colors, which is in between the primary and secondary color. You got yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, green, and yellow, green. And this is how you make every color that you need to make. Now, whenever you want to make a brown, something like that, or a neutral color or something like that, all you gotta do is just mix in the primary color. So I'm just gonna do this right here, draw a circle here. A lot of people don't do this, but I'm just gonna draw a circle here. Let me show you what happens when you mix all three colors together, all three primary colors together. So let's just say we're making a painting and we need to make a brown and we don't have brown. All you do is just get some blue, get your three primary colors, red, got violet here. But watch what happens when I add a little yellow to it. It turns brown. So if you need to make a brown for a tree, stem, or you want to paint something brown, this is how you make it brown. Now if you want to make it a little bit darker, just add more blue. If you want to make it more reddish, you just add more red, and so forth. And if I add white to this, it'll be like a light brown. And this is how you make brown, using when you mix in the yellow, red, and blue from the primary color. So whenever you run out of brown, I don't have any brown, all you gotta do is mix in the yellow, red, and blue. I'm gonna put that right there in the middle. And voila. How cool is that? So I wanted to show you guys this. There's some other things that I can talk about, like complementary colors. Complementary colors when colors are opposite each other on the color wheel, like red and green, blue and orange. You see they go diagonal straight across, yellow and purple. You notice these color combinations are on a lot of advertisement because they look good together. Yellow and purple looks good together. Blue and orange, like auburn, looks good together. Red and green looks good together. You can think about Christmas and so on. So just a little bit more. You can go really, really more in depth to this, but I want you guys to learn the basics: the primary colors, secondary colors, and intermediate colors. Hope this helped. See you guys later on the next videos.